Hey people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 18 of Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations. Last time, we cleared the stolen turnabout. We proved Luke Atmey's guilt, and now we're going to be moving on to case episode 3, Recipe for Turnabout. A case that a lot of people dislike, but in all actuality, I have to say, it's actually my favorite case from this game. I know that sounds weird. I know that people are going to throw his considering that basically I'm not saying the final case in this game is perfect. But I really like this case. It's actually a very solid episode 3 case, and I really like it. Recipe for Turnabout.
That's enough. This court sees no reason for prolonging the trial. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts.
It wasn't me!
The evidence and testimony we have seen and heard are conclusive. The victim was alone at his table when he drank from that poison coffee.
No, you're wrong! I know what I saw! I saw! I saw someone else there! A man! He's a real cool! He looked like a Oompa Loompa on steroids! Why won't anyone believe me?
Hand painted it!
Well, I'd say that pretty much wraps up this case, wouldn't you? Mr. Wright! Revenge!
This court finds the defendant. This court is adjourned.
Pass is game over ever, am I right? January 6th, 10:03 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. The first case of 2019 in the Ace Attorney universe, aka, in my personal opinion, the best year in basically the Ace Attorney timeline. So many good cases happened in this year, but also a lot of cases. It's a very eventful year for the Wright & Co. people.
The job of New Year always makes me feel like I can take on the world.
I bet it does, Maya.
So I decided our resolution should be Safari, take on the world. What do you think?
Sure, whatever, Maya. I think maybe you had more than enough mistletoe cake.
Never! You gotta eat a lot of cake on New Year's. It's practically a tradition. Like watching the mouse on TV or playing a board game.
Hey, pal! Detective Gumshoe!
Happy New Year, Detective!
Likewise. Now what's up, Wright? I wanna!
Here's another proof of your law or police cooperation.
Considering what happens in April of this year for Phoenix, let's just say that there's gonna be some cooperation. To say the least. Yeah, me too. Alright, pal, you got something to do.
I got a holiday present for me, Detective.
What? Well, here, have this. It's really nothing much, pal.
Yay, thanks!
Look, pal, we need to have a talk. Take a seat!
Hey, what about party? You haven't forgotten her present, have you?
No, no. Are you doing this on purpose?
Yes. I guess I must. How do you like my first magical joke of the year?
Very funny, pal. Now let's see how funny you think this is when I show you this. I love how Gumshoe just has this one default look. Like he's just so smug about this, even though this is like a traumatic time. But this scene is done so much better in the anime, in my personal opinion. Because in this scene, like there's like pretty much an earthquake when Gumshoe pretty much bursts through the door. He pretty much like forces the door off the hinges. Really, it's beautiful in the anime. Just what is it? A magazine?
Hey, I want to see. Deadly poisoning brings guilty verdict. Defense attorney Phoenix trounced.
Trounced? Let me see that! The defense attorney gave an almost childishly amateur performance yesterday. So what's new? What the heck is this? It's a report, pal! About you!
This Mr. Wright must take force on the ruling in this case.
Well, and you tell me you don't remember anything about it? But I don't remember anything about it. When was that issue from anyways? December of last year, which I guess makes it last month.
Which makes the old news, I mean.
But I was involved in a poisoning case in December.
So what do you make this all about, Nick?
If it wasn't you, pal, then that leaves only one possibility.
No way, you don't mean a phony Nick?
Yeah, that's right. Phoenix guy's imposter. This must be Gumshoe's idea of a joke. Guess he's starting off the year with one, too.
So, what are you gonna do about it, pal?
What do you mean, what am I going to do about it?
Well, it's your fault that the judge found the defendant guilty in this case.
My fault? How do you figure that?
Because the Phoenix Wright is super famous now. Well, maybe only sort of.
Yeah, see what happens when you hot shots start getting due for yourselves.
But I didn't do anything wrong. At least, not that I can remember.
You better make this right, pal. Now! Then that means taking the case back to court, got it?
So I think we got a first case New Year. Let's talk with Godot.
I don't know. The judge already issued a guilty verdict on this case. It's not going to be easy to get it overturned.
I guess the New Year's resolution going to wait until next year.
So you're gonna take the case, right? Good, I'm gonna head over to the courthouse then. After that, I'll go back to the precinct. Drop by if you need something, okay, pal?
I guess people are starting to know the name Phoenix Wright. If a client entrusted a case to me based on my reputation, I guess I am kind of responsible. But why would someone want to impersonate me? What sort of guy would do that? Meanwhile, Kristoff, he's just sitting in his office. He's just reading that newspaper, just... This is truly a happy day. And then and then he's like, it's time for this celebration music. He then turns on a boombox, and then Shirley Temple's Happy Little Ditty starts playing. He starts singing along. Yep, no more Phoenix. But Godot's part of the repertoire, even though he's not even. We don't even have the conversation he's prosecuting.
I can't believe you got an imposter right there.
I can't either.
Oh, but look at the bright side. Only famous stars get to have people impersonating them.
This isn't funny, Maya. It's not just an impersonation. This guy stole my identity! And someone may have been wrongly convicted as a result.
And you just going to showbiz, huh, Nick?
I will never understand how your mind works, Maya.
So you've still got that badge, I see.
Huh? Well, I'm a lawyer, aren't I?
Not when April comes by, Nick. Yeah, but I guess I just didn't think you'd keep it on this long. Just to admit you've had some close buddy with death because of your job.
I fail to see how being a lawyer is more dangerous than channeling dead people.
Taking up an old case that already been moved on, and none of that counts you, is it?
No, he's barely managed to stay on top of the cases in front of him.
Yeah, he's always busy and gets dirt pay. I mean, look at that dusty old coat he wears.
Did you mean he gets paid dirt, or do you really think they pay him in gravel? Oh, please, don't flatter don't overestimate the gravel, Phoenix. Don't underestimate that gravel, Phoenix. That gravel is probably worth more than Gumshoe. Gumshoe probably pays them. Gumshoe would be lucky if they pay him in dirt.
No, you still can't remember anything about Godot, right?
I already told you, I have no idea who he is, let alone why he dislikes me so much.
Well, I sure seem to have a problem with you for some reason. You better watch your back, Nick. Comedy lovers can be quite bitter.
You're just making that up, Maya. You helped me out in court again last time.
It's so cool you got to see my sis like that.
Yeah.
And me, I'm doing contests when we're channeling, so I don't get to see my sis.
I never really thought about it that way.
Hey, if you want me
to meet Mia, why don't we just have little Pearls do it?
No, I could never do that. I'd be too worried about her.
Even though Pearl has done it, was pretty much channeling Mia all throughout the last game. I guess Maya's all sorts of things to think about too. Despite her immaturity saying otherwise. So, how's your spirit medium train going?
Well, I stand under the rushing waters of the shower every day.
That's called taking a shower. What happened to the rushing waters of a waterfall?
Well, I'm kinda taking a break. I'm having a bit of trouble right now, you know.
Last year's incident must still be on her mind. I haven't seen Maya train at all since that time. I think Mia said that it's because Maya's at a loss these days. What to do? Because I am not falling for this again. I'm being on the safe side. Just to make sure I'm not making any mistake. So
what's our first move?
I guess we go down to the tent center and talk.
Wait a sec, Nick. This but's behind bars because of you. Whoever isn't going to be jumping at the chance to meet you, right?
Hey, let's get one thing straight. It wasn't me. It was a fake me that did this.
I wonder if he looks exactly like you. You're phony. Zenioff, I mean.
I hope not. And what kind of name for an evil double is Zenioff anyways?
Nick, I got it.
If you're gonna ask whether I've got a twin brother, the answer is no.
Spoiler sport.
This isn't Danganronpa, Maya.
You know the detective Gumshoe was acting weirder than usual, or was it just me?
What do you mean?
I mean, he was really worked up. Like a guy who just found out he's gonna be a dad or something.
Yeah, I guess he was acting kind of strange.
Maybe he realized he's got wrong feeling for you, Nick.
Considering how we interact, I seriously doubt that, Maya. Yeah, if anything, Gumshoe has feelings for Edgeworth.
Well, if he wasn't doing no, if he wasn't no because of you, then maybe it's
Maybe it's because of our new client. Examine the things. Charlie is right here. Charlie, a quite decorative plant. He's sort of a keepsake, something to remember me by. Sure, the office is a mess, but I never get to water this little fella. There's a giant building just outside the window. It's the Gatewater Hotel, a high-class luxury hotel. The chain's getting so rich that they bought a whole chunk of the next town over and started building a huge theme park. It's going to be called Gatewater Land. I wonder if the bellboy is going to send me a green card this year too. Basically a Christmas card of him, of the bellboy, just with his line of corpses that he's burying. Oh yes, Mr. Wright. They're all happy for you. They're going to greet you from beyond once I bury them in the graves. It's my desk. I don't get too much use out of it, so it's still super neat and tidy from when Pearls cleaned it. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it, a long time ago. Maya watched it recently and said she cried all night too, which I guess is why it's back on the wall. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Difficult looking legal book standing up for Middle Row. They mock me. Actually, I've never collected them for so long that they're covered in a layer of dust. I guess I should at least pretend to read them once in a while. Sorry, it's just I want to make sure that I'm not missing anything. And my belt came undone. Okay, moving out. Detention Center. January 6th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room.
This is so nerve-wracking when we are a new client. I wonder just what kind of person you tricked and got found guilty.
Keep it down, Maya. That kind of talk could ruin me.
Ah! How could you, Mr. Wright? How could you do this to me? They put me in solitary. I feel stop crying.
Aren't you?
Yes, I am. I'm totally and utterly let down. Are you? Don't pretend you don't know me. It's me, Maggie. Remember? Maggie Bird.
Maggie Bird? Ah! Maggie Bird. She's the policewoman I defended that one time. She was accused of murdering her lover. He was a cop too. What are you doing in here? Didn't I get you acquitted?
Oh, sure. Very funny. After that fifth-rate defense job, you come here and start making jokes.
Sorry if I screw up Maggie's voice. It's just, Actually, that may work out for me.
You better hop and tell her what happened, Nick. I'm your Shiba soap, Mr. Wright. I will crush you. Oh, I see.
So that's where we stand right now.
I'm sorry you've been caught up in another murder. My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of wild-looking failures.
I vaguely remember her saying that the last time.
But I don't mind. What's one more disaster in my life? At least now the real Mr. Wright's here with me. I won't let the word keep me down, sir. That badge! Is it real?
Of course it's real.
That's what they all say. But I've been duped before. Give it to me for a sec.
Ah!
She banned it.
Isn't there glass here?
And I left a few teeth marks too.
I can see that.
I just wish I could remember if it means that's real or fake.
I said it was real. Oh yeah, I need to ask you about this.
Hey, this is articles about my case.
Can you tell me anything about the guy who was pretending to be me?
Yes, sir. It was the morning after I'd been arrested. I met you in the visitor's room here. You were wearing one of your super sharp suits.
Me?
Yes, you, Mr. Wright.
Ah!
Hey, Maya, is my evil double I am here too? Nope, I don't remember any of you, Maya. Oh, I would have been so cool.
A Maya who loves veggie burgers.
Dad, got really worked up and passionate. I'm gonna get you clear of this crime you said.
Okay, I get the picture, but you've met me in person before, so how come you didn't realize the guy wasn't the real me?
I guess, looking back now, it was a little strange.
Only a little?
Well, okay, you were a little taller than normal, and you looked a bit shady. And your voice was a bit weird. Oh, and you had this kind of funny accent, and...
So the guy was nothing like me then.
But you had your spiky hair and blue suit.
Is that all it takes for someone to imitate me?
How about everyone else in the courtroom like the judge observers? Didn't they realize he was an imposter? Everyone had these big question marks on their faces, but it seems that no one wanted to say anything, sir. This case is getting weirder and weirder.
Okay.
So how can you dress like that, Maggie? Last year you looked so sharp in the police uniform. I was fired after that incident last year. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay, I don't mind one bit. I enjoy being on the force. I think it was time for me to move on. So what do you do now? In the second act of The Life of Maggie Bird, I'm playing the role of a waitress. A waitress? Yes, in a French restaurant. It's a small face, but it's quite fashionable. My charming smile and shapely figure came through for me. And the owner, Mr. Armstrong, hired me straight away, sir.
And then you got into this mess straight away, right?
Yeah, you could put it that way.
Darn Simon says,
this whole mess started on the 3rd of last month. And happened at Tribulations. Tribulations? Yes, it's a restaurant where good service and a friendly smile are always included.
Oh?
And with these two men at the table, both drinking coffee. And then... one of the men slipped some poison into the victim's cup. The victim took just one sip and was gasping for air. It was so shocked they passed out. Hey, hold on there, Maggie. What? You keep calling the guy the victim. Didn't you know the guy who was killed? Not at all. I'd never seen the guy before. Oh.
So she wouldn't have had a motive to kill him then, I guess. And the other man, the killer, you saw him, right?
Of course, a good waitress must be attentive to the clientele.
So you saw the killer, but you were found guilty of the crime anyways. How come?
You tell me, Mr. Wright.
Ugh! Guess the answer to my question is my phony. Anyway, she saw the killer. Better see if I can get any description of the guy.
No, if you died tomorrow, why are you still convicted? Because no one else saw. So what? The other man, the one who put the poison in the victim's coffee. And when testified that way, Mr. Armstrong, the customer, everyone.
Yeah, the voice is back.
The victim was sitting alone at his table the whole time. But how's that possible? I don't know. But nobody, not one person would believe me, sir. Yeah, Big Wright, my one last hope for a failed trial failed me. What pathetic defense! My granny could have done a better job.
Look, that wasn't me, okay?
And then, they found something a bit incriminating on my apron pocket. What? A small bottle of poison. What? But poison? It was in your pocket? Well, I passed out when the victim collapsed. The killer must have left the poison in my pocket when I was unconscious.
And no one else saw this other guy?
No, sir. That's what everyone said, but I don't see how they could have missed him.
The other guy.
I was the one who took the coffee to the two men.
Uh-oh? And what was your impression of them?
Well, when I first saw them, I was kind of thought they might be in a music industry. In music? How come? Well, one of them had some sort of earpiece and an emo musician's look about him. And there was a sample CD on the table, sir. An earpiece and a sample CD, huh? You get a look at the CD at all? It had a band's name written on it. I think it was MC something. They must have been preparing for their debut, I guess.
So it's a band CD. Maybe a promo disc?
Maybe it's MC Screwdriver.
Get serious, Maya. Would you buy the CD of a group named that?
What was the name of that group again? MC Hacksaw? No, MC... And what about the killer? What did he look like? Well, I don't really remember. Only that he was a young man, well built like the victim, really. Mr. Wright, do you think it's possible to get a retrial?
Probably. The court ruled in absence of a genuine defense attorney, so we should be able to get a retrial.
Mr. Wright? Do you think we'll win next time? Sir? My life has been full course meal bad luck, complete with defeat for dessert. Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. I've been by all sorts of vehicles, got sick from all sorts of foods. Failed at almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. I even found a phony lawyer when I had the misfortune of being accused of murder. But I will survive because Maggie Bird always lives to fight another day. And one day I'll find it. Just when you wait and see, sir. I'll find that one single moment of good luck. Any of his really gonna pay for this.
Well, what are you saying to me like that for? But Maya's right. Whoever it is that thought it was a good idea to use my name and get an innocent girl convicted of murder had better watch out.
We'll find him, don't you worry, we'll get in here for you. Thank you, I'll tell you where Tribulations is then.
Trace? Ah, right, the restaurant where the murder took place.
Yes, sir, when you go, please tell Mr. Armstrong I said hi. Sure, alright, Nick, let's go to the restaurant, it's food.
Of course Maya would be focused on the food, that's her priority in life. No, I didn't mean to show that. Sorry, force of habit. Come on. One misclick, that's all it takes to ruin your day.
No matter what happens, I'll never let things get me down. You're always so positive, aren't you, Maggie? Macho Maggie Bird, they say. The early bird catches the worm, a bird in the hand. Wow, I just made a name after you. And I never turn my back on anything. You're always so strong, aren't you, Maggie? Macho Maggie Bird, they say. I'm a tough little bird. Tough little bird, Nick. Do you get it?
Yeah, I get it. Gumshoe!
Oh, Detective Gumshoe! He really looked after me when I was on the force.
Have you seen him recently?
No, he's never been to the restaurant. You're not very French cuisine, huh?
No, Gumshoe just can't pay bills! Gumshoe can barely survive. Gumshoe can barely feed himself on low-brand instant noodles. You think that he can feed himself at restaurants?
He's an instant noodle type of guy, after all.
By force, that is, Maya.
Yeah, he prefers the simple things in life.
Only because he's forced to enjoy the simple things. Or he's just simply too poor to afford anything else. Amen to that. Look at what happened to his life. This is what Edgeworth has done to him. January 6th, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department.
It's been ages since we get into the police and Nick.
Looks like Gumshoe isn't around.
He got so easy leaving everyone else to do the work.
No, he's out somewhere. My bet is the courtroom house. He's probably trying to arrange the retrial of this case.
Yeah, that means we should go to the detention center and chat with our killer, huh?
After being convicted without a fair trial, I'm not sure killer is the right label. This is supposed to be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? Master up at the bank? What's he doing? Hands up, you scallywags! You're under arrest. Hey, that's our job. Looks like Ron Delight's opted for a new career. What's serving the net, Chief? Sorry, I was just Things feel pretty tense in here.
Hey, that's the police mascot, isn't it? It's so cute.
That's the Blue Badger. It was my idea, I made it, and now it's the nation's national symbol of the police force.
So what's the pink one? It's new, right?
She's not ethnic. She's a she, right, Chief?
Yup, meet the Pink Badger. Double the nightmare fuel.
So one's got blue and the other's got pink, but they're both badger.
You got it. They're married.
Mr. Badger, we come together, Chief.
You got it. That marriage for you.
Whoa, a mascot that's deeper than the deepest of deep oceans. Okay, my ear was itching. Anyways, we'll go down to Tribulations, get our evidence we need, and then basically... Wait. Oh, come on, we have to go to the... Yeah, I hate how we have to go to the detention center just to go to Tribulations. January 6th, Tribulations. Oh yeah, look at this place. Well, it's nothing compared to the owner. In fact, there's a picture of him on the wall. But a picture cannot describe, words cannot describe the horror of John Armstrong.
Wow, Wow, look at this place.
Look, more like smell. What is this? What's with the suffocating smell of flowers in here? Then again, girls like that kind of thing, right?
Actually, I'm not all that into it. No one's gonna see us. Maybe there's no one here.
Don't be silly, Maya. This is a restaurant, and it's open for business. Hello, anyone here? I don't believe it. There really isn't anyone here.
Perfect. Let's get intrusive. What's all the money, Nick? If there's no one here, we can take anything we want.
Yeah, I suppose we can. Grand Theft Maya.
It's a Rockwell fashion magazines, and they're all in French.
Why don't you try wearing something a bit more chic sometime, huh, Maya?
Yeah, I guess I could. I'm always in my Ayagala clothes, aren't I? It'd be fun to wear normal clothes every now and then.
There's something stuffed in behind the rack.
Looks like a sports paper to me. Hey, and look at this. Someone scribbled a little doodle on one of the pages.
Yes, master of the mask. MC Bomber in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros? $100,000? Maybe? I wonder what MC Bomber is supposed to be. This paper. It's from December 3rd. This paper is from the day of the poisoning.
What?
Paper from the day of the murder. This has gotta be a clue. I should see if I can find out some more information about this paper.
Look, it's one of those magical boxes with that money.
You know, you're the only person who would ever describe a cash register in that way.
Look at the little trinkets tucked away in there.
I bet Mr. Armstrong collects all of these personally. Let's see, a bouquet of flowers, some poopery, and look, fine bone china cups.
I never knew you were so cultured.
Come on, Maya, this is common knowledge. Any Joe Schmo knows this much. Phoenix, you're spending too much time with Edgeworth. It's supposed to be the table where the murder occurred.
I guess so, with all these police tape around it.
And that stain must be from the poisoned coffee. Don't go licking the tablecloth, okay, Maya?
Why would I lick it? I'm not a cat, you know.
Then why can I picture you doing just that? You know what, I can... Okay, present.
Oh, a sports paper. Let's see. Did Gustin Braun manage to defend his heavyweight title?
Sorry, Maggie, that paper is actually a month old. It's from the day of the murder.
And Gustin got knocked out yesterday, I'm afraid. Oh no, I had money riding on that fight.
I found this paper in the magazine rack at Tribulations.
Really? That's strange. Tribulations doesn't get newspapers. Mr. Armstrong says he's not really fond of them. Then maybe one of the customers left behind.
Anyways, what I wanted you to take a look at is the name scribbled here.
Aha! That's it, sir! MC Bomber! That was the name that was written on the CD!
Just as I thought.
I guess it was MC Screwdriver after all, huh? So, that $100,000 must be a down payment for a record deal, right? If someone gave me $100,000, I think for sure the Master Great or the Spirital or even Maya's team.
Okay, Maya. So if the sample CD was on the victim's table, that means this newspaper's gotta belong to the victim.
You're right!
So the victim left this behind on the day of the murder, huh?
I think we messed up with the investigation, don't you think, Nick?
We'll set that up next episode. Anyways, I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer. If you come back with the next one, if you like the video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want. And with that, I'll see you later. Bye.